4, you ready?
What up, dog? What up, dog?
Oh my God, 313 live. 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 3 live. Oh my God, 313 live. Oh my God, 313 live. 3 live. Oh my God, 313 live. Oh my God, 313 live.
What's up, podcast world? This is that guy Rell, the host of the 313 Live show. Welcome to episode 27. That's right, episode 27. Me and Dorian Black still going strong in this motherfucker. Dorian Black and myself, we will be back in the building together next week, recording live, catching up on some shit that we missed out on, past topics and present topics that we need to get back on, because you know we had these interviews in the vault that had to be released, so they're released and we still moving, and we still got other interviews in the vault that we gonna bring about later on down the line. You know, we had to get this shit out to you people and let you know that, you know, we got juice and we know other people, and other people's riding with the 313 Live show. You feel me? So you hear that dope ass beat banging in the back. What's up, Al Love? That's right, my boy Al Love shot us that beat over here, said throw this on and talk over this, and now I'm talking over this motherfucker. This bitch is banging. I love it, y'all. But anyway, let me tell you a little bit about Bang Em Smurf. Bang Em Smurf is the original co-founder and original member of G Unit Records. He was there before Tony Yayo and Lloyd Banks. You'll hear the interview. He's going to talk about how 50 Cent beat him up out of his, not beat him up, but beat him out of his 17% ownership of G Unit Records. This isn't a secret, because 50 Cent himself has got on interviews online on YouTube and other places and said, hey, yeah, I beat the nigga out of the 17%. He didn't say it like that, but in so many words, you know, he's letting you know he got him up out of that 17% for only 10 grand, and it was worth 1.4 or the 1.3 million. But you're gonna hear Bang Em Smurf tell you it wasn't all about the money for him, it was all about the love. So we're gonna get you off into that. But before we get into that interview, I want you to listen to this laid back dope MC by the name of the Merciless Amir. The Merciless Amir is one of the first generation Detroit artists. Every week on my show, I'm gonna go back into time and let you young Detroit generation and other generation rappers outside of Detroit know about the first generation of Detroit artists, because a lot of you don't know about them. You don't even know who they are. So it's gonna be my job to let you know who they are. And this cat right here, the Merciless Amir, dropped this song called A Day Without a Rhyme in 1988. And the shit was banging, it was hard, and it had that edge to it and what it needed to be. So sit back, listen to it, and enjoy the show. Peace and love.
A day without a rhyme.
Without a strong rhyme to step to. Without a strong rhyme to step to. Without a strong rhyme to step to.
Step into my world, let the lyrics lead the way. It's a place of escape that deviates from the everyday. A resort of a sort, it's for your mind though, so you relax and max. And me, I let the rhyme flow, so you can follow it, chew it before you swallow it. A lyric is a delicate thing, you shouldn't holler it and yell it. Just express it, give your lyrics your all. But remember one thing, a weak rhyme could be a downfall. Take it from me, cause I'm a hip-hop authority. Poetry production is a #1 priority. A day without a rhyme is like a day without sunshine. How can you unwind without a funky drum line? I can't see it, let the Kenwood kick. Why? Cause rhyming is my game, and the mic is like a joystick. I never lose, my lyrics sing like a hornet. I get ready for hell, this was the time before the storm hit.
Without a strong rhyme to step to.
A poem is eternal, and in my lifetime, I hope I never have to see a day without a rhyme. Legendary, the lyrical Olympian, merciless and crew, I rule cause I'm the champion. Defending my position like a heavyweight fighter. A dope rap writer, deadly as a poisonous spider. You know comparison, though it may seem mysterious, my lyrics lyrics work as servants, leaving listeners delirious. Under my hypnosis, on the edge of their seat, it's like a science fiction movie with groovy hip-hop beats. So just relax and you'll enjoy the double feature. Let my vocals take control of your soul, then let the rolling reach it. You can't ignore the dance floor anymore. The rhymes are mind-blowing for the fancy of the hardcore hip-hop lovers who pump it as a pastime. The furthest thing from their mind, a day without a rhyme. A day without a rhyme. Yeah, y'all make it sound wild like that one time. You know what I'm saying? A day without a rhyme.
Without a strong rhyme, step two.
Floating atop a growing sea of MCs, liquidating sucker rappers like a fatal disease. That's right, I flick lives like boogers from my fingers. My assassin has my back, smoking jokers like a gunslinger. I'm just a merciless dog, you know the time. I'd rather die than go a day without a rhyme. You see, a lyric is a poet's personal emotion. A pocket full of poesy proves a deep devotion. Rhythmical expression keeps the groove constantly running. My craftiness and cunning make the poetry so stunning. It's as clear as it can be. There's not an MC who can hang with me. They like to battle, but they never wanna bang with me. Cause I'm a real one, dirty and dogmatic, Asiatic. In fact, I'm just a dope rhyme fanatic. I like to rock a party every time I get a chance to. But on a day without a rhyme, what would you dance to? A dub mix kicks, but no, it's nothing like this. The drums are deaf and my DJ adds a crisp twist, larger than life. The Amir of the new school, flushing rappers out like a mother whirlpool, bloodthirsty, a witcher and a warrior. The MC destroyer, boy, what can I do for you? You don't want none, you never survive. You'll be eaten alive the very second you arrive. So do yourself a favor, save your breath. MC to step to me is to step into the arms of death. And quite frankly, that would be a real slip up. I rarely use the Uzi, is it time to fill the flip up? Boy, this 89, my rhymes are clicking like clockwork. I need a Grammy, so I'm producing top work. Strictly entertaining you, I kick fiction, but don't be alarmed if you hear a contradiction. Hey, who's to say what the future might bring? By the grace of Allah, I just continue doing my thing, keeping the masses in a constant movement, producing lyrics that can stand no improvement. So yo, if you are sleeping or napping or waking, you know who you are. I guess you're just breathtaking. I write the rhyme and strike you like a lightning bolt. With every finishing stroke, another rapid smoke. So I'm the deepest fear, the microphone musketeer. This is the year of the Merciless Amir. Word, that's the way it's laying. There's no lying in my dialogue. Cause when I go out, I'm going like a raw dog. Well, it's been fun. I hate to break, but I gotta run. My homie's leaning on my box with the 911. See you next time. But in the meantime, try not to go even a single day without a rhyme.
Without a strong rhyme, step two. Without a strong rhyme, step two. Without a strong rhyme, step two. Without a strong rhyme, step two.
Yo, 313 Live, what's up? This that guy Rell, and I got a special guest on the motherfucking phone with us in here today with me and Doe Black. I got my homeboy, Bang Em Smurf in this bitch, the original co-founder of G Unit Records. What's up, Bang Em Smurf?
What's up, my G? First and foremost, shout out to the whole Detroit. Shout out to the whole 313 Live. Thanks for having me. Let's make history. And shout out to all my real G's worldwide. I really do what they do and handle they handle. And take care of their family first, you heard?
For sure. Now, Smurf, man, you know, I had to go do my homework on you. I knew about you, Smurf, but I know some real niggas down in Queens, some hard hitters, right?
Yeah.
And I had to check you out, right? Because I know what I know about the internet and everything. And every nigga I spoke to said, yo, that nigga Smurf, that's a motherfucker good dude. That nigga, he was a drug dealer. He did his thing. He will bust them guns on you if you got out of line and fuck with him. But most of all, he was a good dude.
That's right. At the end of the day, it was nothing but love first with me. And that's why I got a lot of respect, is the way I carry myself as a gentleman.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I got love for everybody. I was never a person to take advantage of people and none of that, you know what I mean? Yeah. I treat a sucker like a sucker, and I treat a real dude fair. You know what I mean?
For sure. Not Smurf.
Like my hood and community will tell you about me. Like I used to carry bags for the elderly ladies, hold door for them, whatever they need. I made sure they was straight. Before this rap shit, I was giving out turkeys in my hood on Thanksgiving.
Word.
Yeah, real talk.
Real talk. Now that's that G shit. That's what real G's do. Now Smurf, I know you met 50 when you was about 13. Am I right or wrong? Right?
Yeah, that's correct. That's very correct.
How did that meeting take place, my brother?
You see, back then I was running with the Lost Boys. See, my big homie was Freaky Ty. That was the rest in peace,
Yes,
first and
rest in
foremost.
peace.
Yeah, that was the first dude to actually put 134 on the map, and him and Mr. Cheeks put the whole Jamaica Queens on the map. So, you know, Ty was always my big homie, but at that time I was running with Silky. That was another heavy hit out in Queens at the time, you know?
Yo.
So I was meeting Silky on the boulevard because we were about to go to his crib in Rochdale. At the time, 50 ain't know who I was, so he was telling the nigga Silky, like, yo, who this nigga? Know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's the type of dude 50 is. You know, he was like 18 at the time, he pumping, he the man. He ain't really know my face, so he was like, yo, who this little nigga? So Silky was like, yo, that's Bang Em. So, long story short, he was like, yo, tell son right up. You know me, I ain't moved nowhere. I had my pistol on me anyway.
No.
Right.
Yeah, I was packing at a young nigga age, you know what I mean? But this how me and 50 got cool, because he used to everybody, all the kids in the neighborhood being scared of him.
Right.
So my little skinny ass was like, nigga, I ain't moving nowhere. Nigga, you crazy? You know what I mean? And we got cool from there. No, before that, he was like, yo, what, shorty? I'll slap the shit out of you and everybody you know. I was like, then make it happen. You know what I mean? But, you know, long story short, he took a liking to me. And the whole time I had my hammer on me. I had the little 2.5 gripping. I was on a mountain bike.
Hey,
You know what I mean? So from there, me and homie got cool. I guess he ain't seen no fear in my eyes from a little nigga.
Right.
You know, that's what real niggas want to see anyway. And me and the homie got cool from there. Every time he see me, it was love, what I need, you good. And he always dropped jewels on me. So, you know.
Now that was love, one love always, baby. Because like I said, the cats I spoke to, they clearly said that, you know, Smurf is that guy, Smurf the truth. You know what I'm saying? And whatever Smurf gonna tell you is gonna be 100. It ain't gonna be sugar coated. It ain't gonna be watered down. It ain't gonna be no lies. It's gonna be 100 the truth. So, you know, and these real credible street niggas that I was fucking with down there, so that's my thing. Now check this out. 50 got shot. How did you end up being the one to protect 50? How did that happen?
You see, in my hood, and God brought, before this, like I said, before this rap shit, I was always that nigga. But I never rapped in the town. I always got money and held my hood down. You know what I mean? My name was ringing bells in the streets. And 50 ain't really trust the older heads from Jamaica, Queens, because, you know, they dropped the bag on them. And the older heads from my hood, they kind of like fed Preem. So 50 kind of distanced himself from all the older dudes, you heard?
Right.
So he had to come snatch up the younger cats that, you know, I'm not from Preem in them era. So I really didn't care about their stories at the time, you know?
Right.
I disrespected my big homie at the time, you know? So we got to put work in. That's how I looked at it at the end of the day. And, like, when it come to Jamaica, Queens, like, dudes my age wasn't on my level at the time. I'm 35 now. A lot of dudes think I'm older. I was just outside early. But it wasn't a lot of dudes my age on my level, and I was really busting that gun in the town, so 50 really needed some loyal niggas around him that don't give a fuck.
And he came and got you.
You know, so he came and got me one time. Let's make it happen.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
Now, go ahead.
Smurf, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, my brother.
Yeah, this Dorian Black, man. I just want to ask you, how did the group Domination get started?
The Domination was always a younger cat that used to rap in the hood. Like, my whole neighborhood rap.
Right.
Okay.
Everybody from South Jamaica, Queens rap. Everybody from 134 raps, bro. So, you know, I always had Domination as my artist, because that's Freaky Tyler, the cousin.
Right.
You know, we all came up being Lost Boys. Me, Domination, and all them. You know what I mean? So I always seen Domination had talent. And since when I was young, I said, you know what, man, I ever get on in life or get in position in this shit, I got you, you know, and I kept my word.
Word.
Yeah.
Is
Always a younger cat in the hood spitting. Like, I used to have him and Banks battling back and forth for thousands of dollars. That's facts. That's when Fat Shaw was alive. Rest in peace, Rough Hands. You heard?
R.I.P., baby.
So he used to put up money for Banks. I used to put up money for Damo and have them battling in the hood back and forth.
Hey, you know what? New York niggas, I tell everybody, New York niggas is the wildest niggas, and them niggas know how to hustle and know how to get that motherfucking money. So, you know, by you saying I'm putting up 1,000 on my mans over here, he gonna outdo you, nigga, that's solidified right there that what New York niggas is all about. You know what I'm saying? About getting that cream.
Real talk.
Real talk. Now, check this out. G-Unit, the era, Smurf. How did that come about, and how did y'all say, okay, let's start this G-Unit shit? How did that pop off?
Well, when 50 came and got me in the hood and shit, first he was like, yo, what's up? Is money out here, man? This shit still popping? I'm like, nah, man, this shit washed up, my nigga. Ain't no money out here like that no more. You know what I mean? Because that's when they was bringing in cameras and all that shit, you know what I mean? So he was like, yo, you know what, yo, let's go to the Poconos, take a trip with me. Because that's where he was staying at. So I went out there with him and the family, you know, Shaniqua, Marquise, and Maya. That was his stepdaughter and all that. So we used to be out there in the Poconos on the rag. So he used to just be kicking it with me like, yo, what moves you think I should make, and what other dudes you think I should bring on the team. So that's when we got Root, like another original G-Unit member is Root Boy. Right. Rest in peace. Then we had El Dorado. He just came home for doing like 12 years for a murder. You know what I mean? So that's like the original G-Unit right there was me, Root Boy, and El Dorado, and 50, all of us at the round table. So we all used to go out to the Poconos and build and see how we going to come about this movement. So at the end of the day, we was like, yo, homie, whatever you need us to do, we got you. All you got to do is rap. You know what I mean? So one day at the table, we coming up with names like, yo, we need a name, my nigga. So, you know, I was always on that militant shit. So I was like, yo, man, it got to be a militant name. So then he was throwing some other names in the air I ain't agree with. Then we just came up with the Gorillas, because, you know, that's actually a militant fucking wild group in Korea. Right. Yeah, so he's like, yo, we going to be the Gorillas. And 50 was like, nah, man, we can't be the Gorillas, man. They got a rock and roll group named the Gorillas. So then we just we threw the fucking unit in there now. Fuck it, it's G-Unit. And the G stands for Gorilla. So he actually came up with the unit part, and I came up with the Gorilla, and we just put it together. Gorilla Unit, G-Unit.
There you go. Cause he always say in the video, Wankster, he say Gorilla Unit, cuz, you know.
That's the name.
So you know, like I say, everybody who haven't saw you, I saw you in the video in the club, and you was telling me about the earlier video that you was in.
Yeah, your life's on the line, Scream Murder.
Yeah.
The whole Get Rich or Die Trying DVD, New Breed DVD.
Right.
Yeah.
So what about the was it a record company that you and 50 formed, or he say
but
how did all that happen?
Yeah, but exactly. That's Hollow Point Entertainment. Before we even started G-Unit, we had a company together we did on Land Speed. That's with Bob. You know, that's an independent company at the time. That's like when 50 had just came back after getting shot. We had dropped a mixtape, well, not a mixtape. All his old songs he had there were like Nas and all them other joints, and put them on one CD. Right. You know what I mean? And we got a distribution deal through that. So I wound up having 17% of that company. You know what I mean? That shit sold over like 400,000 copies. Word. That's when the mixtapes was popping on the streets. That's when all them fucking Guess Who's Back CD mixtapes and all that was popping. You know what I mean? Like the underground mixtapes I'm talking about. So the album in stores was taking off like crazy. That's actually that got us the deal. That's the album that Eminem got his hands on.
Yeah, I got that one too.
Yeah, that Guess Who's Back, the one with the gun on the cover with the cross, you know?
Yes, sir.
When it first came back out. Before the Get Rich or Die Trying album, we had did that independent. Right. You know, so that sold over 400,000 copies at the time. You know, I get $5 off of anything sold, so just imagine the kind of paper we was playing with before the $1 million deal.
Yes, sir. That was that was love, sweet baby, sweet. Now, how did you guys got the big thing that came through Interscope, right? Money's coming in, y'all meet you. Did you get a chance to go up there and holler at M and Dre or 50?
Come on, I knew M and Dre personally, man. I was fifth right hand man, like. At a point in time in this G-Unit shit like that, you couldn't talk to 50. You had to go through me to talk to 50.
Right. So.
You know what I mean? So I know M personally. I know Dr. Dre personally. I know Proof, Obi Trice. I know the whole team. Rest in peace, Proof, too.
For sure.
That's why I said I got a lot of love for Detroit. We used to be in Detroit on the reg in the earlies. Because, you know, that's where M Studio was at. So he used to fly us out there. We used to be there on the reg.
Yeah.
How did you meet Tony Yayo? What was that all about?
Tony Yayo we all hustlers from the block. Like, Yayo's a hustler. You know what I mean? I never shit on nobody. I'm always keeping it 100. Yayo always got money. He a hustling ass nigga, you right?
Right.
So we was always getting money on the block together. But I met Yayo actually when I was a Lost Boy. Like, Lost Boys used to beef with BTB. That was his little crew and Rough Hands and Shine them crew. So he always used to beef like Drama, a kid that I used to hold down. I was one of the Freaky Tie artists, so we always used to fight with them.
Right.
You know, get it on, brawl with them. I actually first met Yayo. I pulled out a razor on him. I was going to cut him. You know, because I ain't know. Yeah, when we was little kids, I ain't know him at the time. That's when he was Marvin. He wasn't even Yayo yet. And my boy was having a fight with his boy, and I guess he tried to jump in. So, you know, I backed him down one time. Like, don't do that. You know what I mean? Raise out on him. Don't do that. This is facts.
You know what? The shit you talking, this shit, some of the niggas told me this shit. So it's like, wow, my man's told me this.
This is facts.
Yeah, straight facts. Now, when 50 got that $1 million deal, right? Okay, now from what I heard, 50 told them niggas, look, y'all gonna give me a $1 million non-recoupable deal, meaning, motherfucker, my album don't sell, I get this $1 million, y'all don't get shit back. Did you see any of that $1 million?
Yeah, for sure, my nigga.
Okay.
Remember, I had 30,000 on my wrist, man. We had all kind of expeditions and all kind of crazy trucks in the hood. Like, I touched that money, but I ain't touched my full worth of money. You dig?
Right, for
we
sure.
touched paper. At the time, remember, we was on tour every day. It was either 2-3 shows a day. We ain't even have time to really enjoy the money while we was on tour. And I got kicked off tour.
Whoa.
You understand?
How did that happen?
I wound up getting it on with the road manager, Marcus.
Right.
You know, he worked for Valet Management at the time. But Marcus was doing a lot of shady shit behind the board, like taking money he ain't supposed to. Like, he in the big ass fucking suites and suits and shit. We in double bunk rooms and shit. So he was doing a lot of grimy shit on the road that 50 wasn't aware of. And I'm not the type of nigga to go run back to another man and be like, and whine to a nigga. And that's another reason 50 ain't like about me. Like, he think I was supposed to report everything back to him.
Right.
But certain little petty shit, I wouldn't do that, you heard?
Right,
but
right.
I always had it in for Marcus, the road manager. And then he wound up getting it on with one of my little mans, Jesse. I ain't like at the time, so him and them was arguing. So, you know, I let him know it ain't no fair ones. He said something to me I ain't like, so, you know, we just popped off on him. And from there, 50 flew everybody off.
Wow.
Flew everybody on.
Hey, yo, Smurf, it was something I wanted to ask you. Now, that order of protection that 50 had against Murder Inc. Okay, I heard, I read his baby mother said that was true, that was live, and Murder Inc. camp said it was true, but you were the man that was rocking and rolling with 50 at that time. Is that true? Is that true?
Well, that order of protection, I put it like this. The order of protection existed.
Okay.
Because you got to remember, Yayo got stabbed in his hand, 50 got stabbed in his back, and the engineer got stabbed in his chest, right?
Right.
But the engineer, one that went through with the lawsuit.
Right.
You know, because it was under 50 sessions, so he got stabbed in the chest. He got the worst injury, so he took it all the way. But the order of protection exists because at one point Yayo was going to sue. I had to talk Tony Yayo out of suing. Like, nah, my nigga, we don't do shit like that. You know, if you sue, you're going to have to press charges, let them know what happened. Right. So I actually talked Tony Yayo out of all of that, you know, and niggas just fell back. But 50 and Yayo never went through with the order of protection, but it did exist. You know? But the engineer, I think his name was Gizmo, he actually won some money out of that. So Murder Inc. did have to pay 50 camp. Okay. So I don't know if 50 got money under the table or how it went, but that order of protection did exist. But Yayo and 50 didn't go through it. The engineer did.
Now, it's something I got to ask Murph, because going back, I want to ask about the Murder Inc. beef. What really led that beef on? Because I hear a lot of stories. Josh say 50 was mad at him. He said 50 said what's up to him, and he nodded at him, and that was that, and that's how that beef really started.
It started in the club. It started in the club Amazora. We all was there. Long story short,
Okay.
50 was in the club. I guess he was with a guy that, Ja had issues with. It was a South Jamaica Queens party. The whole Queens out there. But long story short, 50 was with a kid, Troy, from Baisley, a gangster from out there.
Mm-hmm.
Ja back in the day. So I guess 50 seen him with him. When they tried to embrace him and love, and then Ja. Oh, Troy had robbed Ja back in the days. So I guess when Ja seen Troy with 50, he ain't like that. But 50 tried to show Ja love,
Right.
and give him a dap or whatever. But, the nigga Ja looked at the nigga on some funny shit. So 50 took that light. He ain't take that.
Right.
He took that as disrespect,
Okay.
So, that's where it started from. He walked off, after that, he wanted to drop some records getting at the nigga.
Yeah, because he straight murdered their careers on that one. Not Bang Em.
Yeah, see, but y'all getting it confused, like music level.
Right.
We had smashed these niggas on the street level.
Yo,
That's
yeah.
the only reason. That's the only reason 50 got to play to even do music or have these niggas not responding or make like we was on these niggas' ass, my nigga, like literally every day.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Now that's
We
the shit.
swinging through Woodhall, we swinging through Liberty Avenue, Brickton, wherever these niggas at every day making. I ain't gonna do too much incriminating myself, but read between the lines. We made sure we was on all them niggas' ass, nigga. Every hood, anywhere that rep that, like he couldn't even breathe or come outside right. Yeah, we was on all these niggas.
Yo.
Preem couldn't even handle us. He ain't know what to do with us. Telling you.
Yo. Now the Ghetto Quran, that song by 50, okay? A lot of, from my understanding, a couple cats in New York, they felt that 50 was ratting when he put that out. I looked at it as if it was a song he was paying homage and showing respect to his hood. And that's what I looked at it as. What you... Go ahead.
The Ghetto Quran, that's like one of my favorite records of all time from
Right.
50.
Right?
Know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
it was a song paying homage and showing respect to the old heads. It wasn't really no snitching shit at the time, but he did say a lot of shit that could incriminate a lot of them because a lot of them cases were still open and a lot of them situations, like, people ain't really know about it.
Right.
Took it to, well, that's kind of like dry sniff. If I know, like, for example, when he said, top was real shit. Like,
Hold on, my brother. You breaking up. What you say now? You said when...
Y'all ain't got to believe me.
Mm-hmm.
That's real nigga.
Okay.
So with certain shit, you can't do that.
No.
Even though it sound nice as real shit and you trying to keep it as real as possible, but certain shit you can't do that for case ain't closed yet. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, you 100%.
But he didn't do it intentionally. He ain't do it intentionally. You feel me?
I got that I thought it was a song that he was paying homage and showing respect and love to the old heads, and that's what a lot of the young cats do. I didn't look at it as snitching, and like you said, if some cases is open, you shouldn't talk about it. So that's that. Now 50 in the verse he dropped, he say he knew who shot him, a cat named Hamo, and Hamo got shot like he did, but he's not breathing any longer. And
yes, Hamo died 2 weeks later.
Whoa.
In Brooklyn at a dice game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they say
that's true story.
Yeah,
His head got off.
Yeah, they say Hamo was supposed to be Mike Tyson's main man.
Yeah. He was a killer out there. He was a well-known killer. That's what he do. He take hits. He blow niggas' tops off.
Right. Now, this is some street shit, and it's over with, and it's dead. What was his beef with 50 to just go get at 50 like that?
That.
The Hamo.
Come on, if he...
Okay, we know what we not gonna touch it. You right? We ain't gonna touch it.
Niggas dropped the bag, man. I could say niggas dropped the bag. Everybody know the story. I just ain't gonna incriminate or indict nobody.
Okay, you right. Well, we gonna leave that.
Them boys dropped the bag, man.
You know it. That's some street nigga shit.
How did you end up having to sit down for a while? What was you out over in Sing Sing out here? Where did they have you?
What's that? How I caught the case?
Yeah, how you catch the case? Yes.
Yeah, I caught the case. You know, the crazy shit about it, man, I'm on the block hustling Domination CDs, right? That's at the time I'm working on Domination, my artist, because when I got kicked off tour, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go back to the hood, try to impress 50. To show him I'm business minded. You know what I mean? I got on my straight corporate business shit when he kicked me off tour, you heard?
Right.
Started working on Domination, throwing them in the studios. We recorded his first mixtape, you know, had the street bubbling or whatever. So I'm just trying to show homie, like, you know what, I'm going to show him my corporate side since he think I'm just crazy. Right. You know what I mean? So that's how I started working on Domination and got his project out there. So at the time, I'm hustling Domination CDs on the corner hand in hand.
Right.
A nigga from my block, long story short, got knocked out in front of me from another dude that's not from my neighborhood.
Right.
Me being the guy I am, I took that as disrespect. So long story short, we wound up, you know, airing them niggas out, banging them niggas out or whatever. But on the getaway, police was around the corner and they peeped us. So, you know, we wound up getting in a high-speed chase with the law. And, you know, rest from there, nigga, I caught that case, man.
Damn it. Nah, you was on lockdown, okay? Now you the soldier. Yeah. The hitter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come to Smurf because they know shit gonna get handled. Nah, you was sitting there. 50 wouldn't come get you out.
Nah, not at all. He wouldn't even answer my mom's, my baby mom's or my homies' calls at the time. You know what I mean? I think they had got through the Banks, and Banks was like, yo, man, you know how 50 is, man. But niggas like, yo, you got your own money sense, son. You be like, yo, man, I'm gonna get in trouble, man. You know how that nigga 50 is, man. He told nobody don't do nothing. Whoa. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm in jail. I took that as disrespect. You know what I mean? Because we not calling for your money. I'm calling for my money.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the time I had over $1 million grossed on my name. So all they had to do was sign whatever he had to sign on, send whatever he got to send. My money, not his money. Right. That's where a lot of people get it twisted at. Like, I'm beefing with a nigga for his money. No. I had my own paper that I'm calling for at the time. Right. Send me my money to get myself out of jail. The man ain't even send me my money. The dude, what I got back is talking about tough love. He need to learn a lesson. But you don't teach a real nigga a lesson like that. You know what you was supposed to do? He's so smart, right? He was supposed to make sure I get out, sit down with me, slap me in back of my head, do whatever you got to do to fucking get some sense into me on some big brother shit.
True.
And we go from there with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't leave a nigga in jail and he calling for his paper, his mother calling for his money, or his baby mom's calling for his money, and you ain't even accepting they call. Like, that's disrespect, homie. So at the end of the day, my mom's wound up saying, well, fuck him. My real name Daniel, so she's saying, fuck him, Danny. I'ma come get you. So she put her house up to get her baby boy out of jail. I wasn't busting my gun for my mother. I ain't have all them old heads scared to death for my mother. I put my life on the line for 50. And what's crazy about it, my mother lived around Murder Inc. Because she lived on Farmers Boulevard. Right. You dig? That's around Woodhall, Liberty Avenue, and motherfucking Hollis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all Murder Inc. zone. And my mother was living right in the middle of all of that while I'm busting my gun going crazy for these niggas, you right?
No loyalty at all. That's fucked up. So that was the beginning. That was the beginning of the downfall with UNG Unit, right?
Well,
yeah, that was it. After that, man, I got out. After that, I got out of jail and like, man, you already know, man. I see any one of y'all niggas, I'm robbing y'all, man. Y'all can keep that money. I'ma take it in blood.
But they knew what type of dude you was. I mean, like 50 knew what type of dude you was when y'all hooked up, right?
Yeah, of course.
So that's what I'm saying.
He got money now, so he got money now.
Even I'm saying, even on the tour, he had money.
He looking at it. This is why he was looking at it like Smurf ain't that crazy to go against me. So that's how he looking at it. You right?
Right, because money changes a nigga. A nigga that's a peon.
I'm saying, this is what I want to ask you though. This is what I want to ask you though. I'm saying when you say you got kicked off the tour, right? Because you get in your paper and everything like that. Know what type of person you is. I'm saying this man walked up to you and say, look, man, I got to let you get off the tour. And then that situation happened and he didn't even holler back on that neither. And y'all was peoples?
Yeah.
Yeah, real talk. And the
Wow.
sucker shit about me getting kicked off a tour.
After you
He made Shy Money do everything. It's not like he did it himself. Like, yo, come here. A nigga went back on his tour, must have tore Shy Money, fly them all out. He ain't even was man enough to come tell niggas himself. Like, plus he had Chris Lighty and them around him too at the time. And Chris Lighty was a dude trying to take my spot.
Right.
You know, when you got in the industry at the time, the closest niggas there is to you, these industry niggas trying to get rid of you. Nigga like, oh no, he's gonna bring you down. You don't need guys like him. Listen, we got you all this police now. You don't need these guys no more. This is how these guys, this was really going on.
It sound crazy, man, because I just heard him in the interview say he loaned Chris Lightly $1 million to get himself together. And I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you come home, I know he had a package for you. Maybe like when you was in there, maybe politics are the thing, you know, he getting big. Maybe he couldn't really move how he want to move, but when you came home, I know things were different then, though. Right?
I think, nah, my nigga, the nigga was still on his bullshit.
Damn.
Like, they was on tour. Like, they ain't give a fuck about me or my family.
I be listening to this guy, man, like, wow.
No. Why I wanted to come out of jail so bad, this was my son was about to be born, my nigga.
Right.
You dig? My son was supposed to be born June 26th. I got out of jail July 3rd, and my son was born July 4th. So he waited an extra week. My son in my baby mother's stomach waited for me an extra week, my brother.
Amen.
Just for me to get released to come home.
Amen.
God is good.
God is good.
That's how real it is. And that's that man motherfucking godson.
Word.
Word. Not you know, 50 done fell out with a lot of niggas since the money came in. I was watching a video, right? And 50 somebody was asking him about you, right? And 50 was like, well, yeah, you know, Bang Em, he's so street. I made him sign a piece of paper. He didn't know what it was because he owned part of the G Unit company.
So it's about
And-
10,000.
Yeah, so I gave him 10 grand and told him he just signed this paper. He didn't know he was signing away his rights. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, that was some real sucker shit right there. That wasn't
Yeah,
cool.
but at the end of the day, I wasn't down for the money, so I could have signed off for whatever and told niggas eat a dick.
Right.
Remember, I'm a street nigga at the end of the day, and for me to get my money to go that route, I would have had to sue all kind of niggas anyway. I'm not going through that. I'm fighting a court case. Nigga don't got no time for the suing niggas and pressing charges. I'm not going through that. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, my nigga. They could have kept all that, taking them blood. I wanted my blood. But that happened. That happened.
But
Man, hey, listen, because this is crazy. Because then I saw another video years later, like right about around this time, maybe a year or two ago. They was talking about Bang Em Smurf again. And Fifth was like he had a little bit, like he was more cooler, calmer, like, well, you know, Smurf, that's my kid. I love him, and I could never be mad at Smurf, and yada, yada, this and that. So when I hear this, I'm thinking, whoa, okay, the bridges is being fixed. Him and Smurf is putting shit together. Have you spoke to 50, Smurf?
Nah, I never spoke to him. Nah,
Wow.
never. Not since I've been home, not since I was in jail, nothing. I
Okay.
ain't speak to him.
Now, we gonna fast forward up and say, you know, forget the Jew unit thing, that's dead and over with. Okay, now we going on a deportation tip. So you get deported back to Trinidad, right?
Yeah, 2008.
2008.
4 years.
do you get to come? Do you
in
get to
maximum
get?
age facilities.
Do you make it back and forth to the United States often? Or do you even get to come back?
Say that again, bro.
I say, do you get to come to the States?
Nah, not at the moment. Like,
Damn.
Nah, I can't come back to the States. Right? I was a different kind of breed up there, you heard? So when them crackers got their hand on me, yeah, they made me an example, you heard?
Wow.
So like I was reading Smurf because they say some people they kick them out for 10, some they kick them out for 15 years, and some 20. How long did they kick you out?
Well, me, forever.
Forever. Damn, Smurf. Forever. Now,
Yeah.
now Smurf, I'm watching you over in Trinidad, right? I'm like, this nigga is still getting some money. I'm seeing you pulling up in the Benzes. I'm seeing you on the boats.
Helicopters,
all that shit. Got everything going on. Got the money. Smurf, what are you doing now, my brother?
Well, I own 3 different companies in Trinidad, man. I got Feed the Wolves Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest record labels in Trinidad. Well, is the biggest hip-hop record label in Trinidad. I also got hiphoptt.com. That's the biggest hip-hop website in the Caribbean.
Word.
And, I got my clothing line, BHPH, that I'm working on right now.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But since I came back to Trinidad, I do a lot of marketing and promotion for, like, certain companies, radio stations, and anything doing with the urban community. You dig? We doing movies out here. I did my first movie out here with Teddy Buckshot. That's Ox from Bellies. We did You Ain't a Killer. Okay. That's gonna be released.
Word.
That's gonna be released in November.
Much love.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm staying active. Remember, I'm a hustler. I've been getting money my whole life. They could have dropped me on the moon, my brother. I ain't trying to exaggerate or trying to sound out of character, no. But I'm a grind and get money. That's in my blood.
I heard that.
And any case I ever caught, I'm not no nigga that look for trouble or start trouble or none of that, bro. Any case I ever caught or any problem I had was because of somebody close to me or one of my homies or a family member. It was never my personal issues.
Right.
My whole life was like that.
You know what? And that's a real nigga that always gonna step up and say, you know what? I got you. I'm gonna handle this. This is what we talking about. Cool, no problem. Cause I've been a nigga like that before. I done went and bust my gun for motherfuckers, family members. And when the police come, I didn't tell him to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Hey.
And I'm fighting cases for motherfuckers that, well, I didn't tell you to do that, but when you came to me because you knew I would do it, motherfucker, you wanted me to do the shit. You know what I'm saying?
They holding Rell partner. His partner said, "Come on, man, we caught. Come from behind them bushes. Come on, they got us."
I got some of that beat too.
Hey, yo,
like, yo, fuck it, y'all all come out, man. They
yeah. Let me tell you, hey Spurs, let me tell you this story, right? My man's baby, he fucking this chick right over here on the east side of Detroit. I ain't gonna say nobody's name. He know who he is. So the baby daddy comes in, right? Big nigga. Busts his ass up. Eye and mouth all swole up, no lie. So they come get me like, yo, Rell, man, this nigga, just jumped me, woo, 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 this and that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, shit, nigga, what's up? I got that thing. Let's go over here and handle this shit. My man said, let's roll. Not near time. He didn't say, nah, let's not do it. Let's not do it, right? So we go over here. I smacks my man up with the Glock and shit. You know what I'm saying? And punch his ass in the teeth with it and knock his front teeth out. This is true shit, no lie. And this nigga know who he is. And if you listening to the show, whole ass nigga, you know who you are. And your bitch know it's the truth. So police come, Smurf. I'm gone. I'm chilling. This is how street niggas supposed to do shit. Nigga, you get caught, you on your own. Don't tell on everybody, right?
Nah, don't tell on nobody, period.
This bitch didn't know me from a can of paint where he was at, and her baby daddy didn't know me from a can of paint, right? This bitch ass nigga brings the police to my crib. And I got the case. I'm fighting the case, Smurf. And this nigga like, well, I didn't tell you to do that.
Wow.
But needless to say, my man was a real nigga who I smacked up and shit. He didn't even come to court. Didn't even press the issue. And up in Michigan, they got this thing like, whoa, if the person won't cooperate, don't give a statement, they got to throw the shit out. So it ended up getting throughout. But that shit was almost a year of my life. And I didn't even fuck with this clown ass nigga no more after that shit, Smurf, for real.
Yeah, niggas crazy out here, man. Like, the world done changed too, man. Like, I'm real disappointed with what I be seeing with the hood and how this new generation is carrying themselves.
What do you say about them? What do you say about them? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you say?
You know what I'm talking about? Like, half these little niggas is gay. They running around in weird ass outfits,
yes,
weird ass hairstyles, like. And this is the hip-hop community, and they getting this from the hip-hop community because the street takes the hip-hop community swag, and, they try their best to follow these rappers. When we was coming up, these rappers used to follow the street niggas.
That's right.
And that's what I'm saying. Everything is backwards now.
It's a lot
that's why I never rapped in America. I was
Right.
too busy getting money, and these rap niggas be pussy.
Yes.
Most of these niggas is ass, so they had to keep niggas like me around the street, niggas around to look good, get money, niggas to, let them hold their chain or their clothes or whatever while they rappers, because rap niggas never really have potential to do nothing else but write rhymes.
That's
Right.
right.
Coming
Right.
from the hood.
Right.
But this generation is like, these younger cats don't know that, so they following whatever these rappers doing, whatever they wearing. They wearing these weird ass hairstyles, tight ass clothes. These niggas got tongue rings, all kind of crazy shit going on, bro. So I'm not really fond of this new hip hop era.
Me neither.
These niggas is gone, bro. You
Word.
can't understand a word they saying.
Me.
Niggas is just, this shit is crazy, man.
Now, you know what? I don't like 90% of this hip hop new generation shit. I really don't, because it's fucked up. And back to what you were saying about the rap niggas back in the day, they used the street niggas and had us around, and that's true, because I can remember back to the day, Run DMC. Them motherfuckers had street niggas with them on that motherfucking
Yeah,
Raising
street
Hell
niggas.
tour. They didn't have the
Street
police.
niggas.
They had Queens niggas.
Yeah, street niggas. They got their style from the street niggas. All that shit they seen them doing, it was they got that swag from the drug dealers back then. The street guys was with the ones with the big rope chains, always fly, how they come through with they swag. So
Do you think it's Illuminati?
Yeah, of course.
And
man.
it's Gucci
You
Mane.
laughing, that's a serious thing. Yes, that's what they want. Remember, at the end of the day, it's deeper than the hip hop music.
Yes.
It's world control and world depopulation. They trying to kill everybody, my brother, and they trying to fuck up the black community and the black household, my brother, because they know most of us grew up without no father. We
Right.
grew up with a mother.
Right.
Right.
Because they know once they remove that father from the household, the family gonna get weak. Mother getting weak. She getting vulnerable.
That's
So,
true.
There's gonna be a lot going on without a male figure. So that's why they could throw all this shit out there now. If a little kid grew up with no guidance, with no male figure around, that's why he'll wear tight ass pants and certain shit, cause they don't got daddy there to slap him in the back of the head. Little nigga, we don't do that.
Goddamn
Loosen up
right.
your shit, or you wearing this hairstyle, or you gay. Like a lot of these little kids is homo now. I be
Yo.
online seeing the wildest shit, like little kids, junior high school is starting from. Like, where the fuck is the father? But the black man,
Yeah.
the white man knew that once we removed our father figure from the household, we could crack the whole black generation years down the line. Like, they study they shit years ahead of time before they implicate what they want to do, bruh. That's a fact.
You ain't never
Word,
lied about
word.
that, Smurf, for real. Nah, I remember we talked, early on when I reached out to you and you agreed to do this, the interview. We spoke for about a good 30 minutes. I never forget that morning we talked.
No question.
And you was like, man, when I talked about the deportation, I was sad than a motherfucker talking about that. And you was like, my nigga, this was a blessing. That was a blessing. And I'm like, what? And you just said, nigga, shit, this was a blessing for me, man. Blessing in disguise. And as I'm looking at you, Smurf, it was a blessing because it looked like you doing a whole hell of a lot better. You was doing good and eating here, but it seemed like, nigga, you own the whole steak factory over there.
Yeah.
For real.
The status.
Yeah.
But what makes it dope though? Like, I'm at peace with myself. Like, I found peace.
Right.
Nigga, I'm happy. I know who's who. I know who's genuinely with me. Who really got love for me, and who's the. You know what I mean?
Right.
What,
When
how,
I was in the town, I was really blind to all that. You heard? Because I'm a good nigga. Niggas will be around me for their own intentions. It wasn't for my right purposes. It's for their benefits. You heard? So I know who's who now in life, and I'm at peace, my brother. Once you at peace at yourself with life, don't nothing else matters, man.
Right.
wow.
Now, Smurf, do you got any music out right now? You got anything out here digitally that can be downloaded where the people can buy your shit at, Smurf? What's going on? Do you got something?
They could go to iTunes. I got like 2 singles up there. I got Suicide Let up there. That's featuring Mass Pipe Miles. I got Man's Man up there. And they could go to Daft Piff if they ain't check out that Blacklisted mixtape. I dropped that up there. They could go check that out.
What are the songs
That's Bang Em
about?
Smurf, Blacklisted, Kill on Sight.
For sure, Smurf. Now, this is love, man. I'm just happy, man. Have you ever did podcast before? Or we the first?
I think y'all the first.
Yo,
Damn, that's
Smurf,
what's up.
this is what's up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, podcast, do you hear this? This is Smurf, Bang Em Smurf, the guy that was just, protecting 50 and co-founder of G Unit Records, and he's sitting up here kicking it with two motherfucking hood niggas from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? On podcast.
Hey, yo, I
making it
love the hood, man.
Yo,
The crazy shit, the hood is where all the legendary stars is born, whether it's athletes, whether it's entertainers, whether it's whatever, man. Like, the hood breed winners and success, man.
Is Gucci Man a clone?
he asked everybody.
Can Gucci Man clones?
Is he a clone?
No, he said, is he a clone? It's a rumor that Gucci Man
Oh,
can't.
nah, Gucci ain't no clone, man.
Damn, I ain't think so, but motherfuckers need to know this
listen,
shit.
No, that's like some dudes calling me a clone because they knew me on a different mentality. You know, just because a dude changed his way of thinking, it's still the same brother, man.
Right.
Because Gucci could spaz out any time. Like, that's one of them real G's in the game, my nigga. Like, Gucci's a real nigga. You can't clone a real nigga.
That's what I thought. But motherfuckers be wanting to know. Those same people tune in. We got a lot of nerves too.
And the crazy shit is, I got peoples in that circle. Gucci ain't no clone, man.
Nah, we
I got
know.
a close
We
friend,
know
my
that.
Nigga Philly.
Hey,
Shout out to my nigga Philly from Queens /ATL. He hold Gucci down. Gucci a real G.
Yo. Now, Smurf. Now, I saw on the thing that a lot of motherfucking rappers, they coming over there just to fuck with you. I seen Rick Ross say that Smurf was the truth, and he was trying to sign you. He wanted to sign you on his level, and he said this was no shit that was read. He was in an interview and said this out of his mouth. He wanted you. He wanted to sign you, brother. What happened? Did that?
Yeah, it was more like a distribution deal because I had a little artist I was working up in from Queens. I was working with Young Dice.
Right.
I actually put him in the Rick Ross camps. He was actually on Rick Ross mixtapes. He did tracks with him. Like, they was working hard, but Dice wasn't ready at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And why I say he wasn't ready, because that fame got to his head. Instead of him showing Ross's work ethic, he was worried about showing off for the hood. He going back to Queens showing off.
Right.
That's what Rell gonna do.
Instead of, like, this nigga Ross used to have this nigga in his mansion by himself in Atlanta.
Whoa.
Him and the DJ, the whole house to himself. Do what you want. And this nigga, instead of working and going hard, he making blogs in the nigga house, wearing his jewelry, all kind of stupid shit. So on a business level, they looked at the little kid like, come on, this nigga ain't ready. You talented, but you ain't ready.
Damn.
You know?
Damn.
So that's the situation in the deal I was working out with Ross. It wasn't like me going to stop on the Maybach music, because I came in this game a boss. I got to get a label deal. You can't just give me a regular deal. Like,
That's right.
you feel me?
There you go.
But that ain't work out. But at the end of the day, Ross had threw me on his album.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I was in Deeper Than Rap. I was on the track in Cold Blood talking at the end.
Right.
I just never got paid for my service, and I feel like Ross in position now. He acting like he don't know me.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Like, I reach out to him in the camp, I get no response back. Like, these guys, like, they on their Hollywood shit right now. They floating in the clouds right now. You know how that go.
Damn.
So that's the only thing I don't respect, because before I knew who Ross was, you know what I mean? They reached out to me from Trinidad to help him out when he was beefing with 50. That's the real reason 50 fell back.
Right.
How the fuck this nigga linked with Smurf all the way in Trinidad, and my young boy still letting that hammer drill in the hood for this fucking raw shit, you heard?
Yeah, because
and then for me to reach out, you act like you don't know me now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You can't use me as a stepping stone. Like, he used me as a stepping stone, and that's what I don't like about him. And he's fake to me.
Right.
Ross is a fake guy.
Now, this is what happened now, because I know when 50 was killing careers in the rap game, he killed Ja Rule's career, dismantled Murder Inc., went after a few more motherfuckers, killed them, but when it came down to two motherfuckers, they would not let 50 kill them, and they was on his head back and forth going with him. That was Rick Ross and The Game. And hold on, Young Buck.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, and Young Buck
Real
even
talk.
was in there. Young Buck was in there, was holding his own for a minute.
Yeah, but while I respect Game, like, Game is another real nigga, you heard? Even though I used to beef with Game in the early,
Right.
I guess he had to see for himself the kind of dude 50 was, you know what I'm saying? But Game is a real nigga, and I respect this movement, because the nigga Game spend a lot of money on shutting 50 and G Unit down. After I went to jail, he played a major part, and I kind of respect homie for that. This nigga had G Unit billboards in South Jamaica, Queens, my nigga.
Yeah.
Real talk. G Unit inside Jamaica, Queens, the billboard.
G
Like,
Unit.
I'm in jail at the time. My niggas taking pictures, showing me like, yo, this nigga game shitting on them niggas banging. Yeah, like they was scared of gaming them niggas, man. Remember, niggas only respect pressure, my brother.
Yeah, because gang.
Pressure bust pipes.
Gang.
And make diamonds, my nigga. Niggas respect pressure.
Yes, because
And
gang.
50, his mentality, like, he not used to niggas coming at him because he always think he got some woes around and that'll hold him down. But once you got certain niggas around you now, niggas know, like, them niggas ain't really for you. They for money. So
Yeah.
when shit get real with them, they ain't even gonna want no smoke.
Right, so now
you
you
know
see
what?
you ain't got no wall.
I'm gonna tell
When
you.
pop up at their kid's school, they ain't gonna want that.
I'm gonna tell
Because
you.
they're not really with you. You understand what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
They're there for a check. But once shit get out of a check hand, niggas don't want that problem, man.
Listen.
And that's what 50 had to learn. That's what 50
Yes,
had to learn.
because 50, when niggas was coming at, when niggas was coming, 50 was going at niggas, right? Niggas was like, oh shit, what's next? Cause I remember he got at Puffy. Puffy like, damn man, how I'm gonna fix this shit? Cause this nigga not gonna kill what I'm doing. And then he went at Jay-Z. Now I was like, oh shit, this nigga about to kill Jay's career. But Jay got smart. Jay was like, nah, nigga, we finna go do a tour together. You big, I'm big. You on Reebok, I'm on Reebok. Nigga, we gotta do a tour. And they did a tour together. What was that shit?
Yeah, they also did a commercial. They did a commercial
Yeah.
together too, yeah.
Yeah, so he kind of laid off with Jay. But then he, later on down the line, got back on Jay. But by this time, he was going downhill. He's not the 50 Cent that he was in the beginning. And the record sales have shown that.
Yeah. He got too big headed. You gotta humble yourself. You always remember, no matter how big you get in life, you gotta humble yourself, my brother. Because you never know what can happen in life. And what really fucked 50 up, like once M and Dre, he lost that support with M and Dre. Once he tried to go against them, that's what fucked him up.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Because while him and Dre fell out, because, you know, Dre got the Beats headphone.
Right.
And 50 tried to come out with the sleek headphone. So Dre was like, nah, don't do that. Come over here. Eat with us. We family. You can't try to be my competition.
Right.
You know what I mean? So 50 was like, nah, nigga, it's friendly competition. Not in business. Business ain't no friendly competition in the corporate boardroom. They don't look at it like that. So they look at it like, oh, you really trying to go against me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they shut him down. They showed him how real shit could get.
Now,
Humble yourself, my brother.
Right.
That's why he will never be able to take off in music again. Look
Right.
at any artist that he bring around. None of them is going nowhere. He tried to sign the whole world. Mobb Deep, M.O.P., Mace, this one, that. Man, nobody want to hear nothing to deal with G-Unit. Once you get exposed and people see the real you from the street and the corporate room, like, nah, this guy's only out for self. He don't give a fuck about nobody. Niggas ain't fucking with you.
Yo, now Smurf, I gotta ask you one more thing. One more thing before. Hello, Smurf. Yeah, Smurf, I gotta ask you one more thing before we go.
Yeah, I'm here, my G.
Okay.
My phone about to cut off though. You heard this shit about to go dead, man. Damn.
Right. Let me ask you one quick question, Smurf. The G Unit, y'all was on the video set of In the Club. I heard the Suge Knight came to that motherfucker. You was in the video. I heard the Suge.
Yeah, I was there, nigga. I was the main one back and shook down.
Right now, yeah, they say 50 went in here.
He came there with like 10 MS-13 dudes. You know, the Mexican.
Yeah.
Them guys was real short, so I know they ain't want no smoke. Them guys was like 5 foot. And we had the whole Queens with us in the club shoot.
Right.
Shook seen all that niggas. Shook rode out one time. He ain't want no problems.
Right.
I guess he thought 50 would have been in LA by himself or with security.
Right.
But he seen all them grimy ass Queens niggas, black niggas. That nigga said, oh hell no, we up out of here.
Right.
And we face off with them eye to eye. You know, we like, what's poppin', nigga? What's up, Shook?
Right.
Cause we ready to shoot Shook just for the rap, nigga. We ain't kidding.
Right.
Nigga shoot Shook just for the rap. Like, and the reputation he got, I would have told Your Honor, I was scared for my life. You know the reputation he got.
Yo, now, one more thing. Is it true? 50, somebody said 50 went in here, but 50 said, I was right there like, nigga, what's up, nigga?
Nah. 50 ain't come outside. 50 was all the way up in the stairs in the studio. Like, you know, he got It was a big studio where they do movies and shit at, so they had stairs where you could climb all the way up to the top.
Yeah.
They bought 50 all the way up there, nigga. I came back in, I had to look up like, yo, where the big homie at? Shook just rode out. This nigga all the way in the air laughing. You heard? 50 never came outside. The nigga M was standing right next to us with a vest on, my nigga. M came back outside, my nigga. That's not real.
The crazy white boy from the D.
M came back. They, Dre left off top. He left the set. He gone. The shit was clear. Security got him out of there. M came back and stood right there with us with a vest on, my nigga. M a real G.
Yeah, he Detroit, baby.
Shout out to Detroit. Y'all
big
bring
shot.
real niggas, white, black.
Now,
I
Bang.
seen it with my eye.
Yes, sir. Bang Em. Before we let you go, do you want to shout out any email information? Like, no, not email, but social media where people can find you at, my brother?
Yeah, for sure. They could catch me on Instagram. That's Bang Em FDW. Like in Feed the Wolves, FDW. Or they could catch me on Twitter, Bang Em Smurf _ Feed the Wolves. And Facebook, that's Daniel Khalees. So they could check my fan page, Bang Em Smurf. You are?
For sure. Yo, Bang Em, man, we love you, brother. And you got a open invite time show. You got the number, man. You can call me direct, man, and say, yo, nigga, I want you to put my nigga's shit on your show. I don't give a fuck where they at. They could be out in Trinidad, New York, wherever, man. You send me something, I'm putting it on my motherfucking show for you, baby.
No doubt, my brother, and I respect that.
But now, this is one more thing. One more thing. And I'm gonna let you go, my brother, because I know you like I said, you're a busy guy. I'm seeing you and I'm watching you. I'm seeing you jumping off helicopters and on yachts and shit out there, man. You doing your thing, man. So much.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
I'm actually throwing my first Urban Music Awards in Trinidad. It's gonna be like something like for the BET, but for the urban community. I'm doing that October 20th.
Word.
So that's gonna be a dope look.
How can we get that? Can we get that over here in America, man? What's up, man?
Yeah, because we're going to be streaming all of that. So it's going to be live stream as well for anybody that want to tune in that won't be able to make it. So I'll definitely keep you posted with that.
Yo, man, do that. Now, here's one more thing I got to ask. Now, this is something I got to ask because this is deep right here. Now, Fifth, I know Fifth, he did a lot of grimy shit to you, and you know what I'm saying? He left you out there bold. If Fifth came to you with that conversation and tried to chop it up, would you accept that olive branch and work that out?
Well, where I'm at right now, I'm in a new space in life, you heard? So a lot of things in my past that I used to get upset about don't really bother me no more.
Right?
Yeah, I'll take that conversation. We could chop it up. We could kick it.
Most definitely.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Most definitely, because my thing is I see two guys that was once upon a time, it was tight. You was the little homie that, held the big homie down while he went to go do his thing, and you was there watching his back. And I felt that shouldn't have, me as a hood nigga, that shouldn't have fell apart on no aspect, period. So I hope Fifth, as a man, going on and take care of that and say, look up, let me go holler at Bang Em, and let me just correct my wrong, right my wrong in what I did. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me as a street cat.
Yeah, we on that grown man shit right now, my nigga. We getting old as shit. Kids getting grown. I got 2 teenagers right now, so we look at life different, man. I'm enjoying life. Like I said, I'm at peace. So whenever he ready to reach out to me, he could if he can't. He know how to get in contact with me.
For sure.
I definitely take that conversation.
Hey, I hope that convo happen real soon, because, Fifth one of them arrogant motherfuckers. So, he always got to rebuttal his story. So, somebody, he might hear this shit and say, well, I got to go tell my story. Let me call Bang Em, and, he might feel bad, So let me get in touch and reach out to Bang Em, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all good because at the end of the day, I got the book coming anyway. So, that's what I'm actually working on right now, my life story. So, regardless of the fact, the people would know the truth and what it is, and they're going to see my growth in life.
Yo, hey, I see it, brother. I'm watching you. I'm like, this nigga jumping off helicopters, on yachts, Benzes. You know what I'm saying? Got all the bad women. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm looking like, damn, his deportation was a fucking blessing for real. Nah,
real talk. Definitely was.
Because there's a lot of cats deported and they miserable. But shit, you looking like you right here in this motherfucker.
Yeah, some of them actually go homeless or start smoking drugs or kill themselves. Trust me.
Yo, but it's like this, Bang Em. You's a hustler, baby, and hustlers, when it's in their blood, we gonna always come out on top and make shit happen, no matter where we at. Please believe it.
That's a fact.
For sure, my brother. Hey, I want to thank you for this this interview, baby, because it was all love over here, for real, my guy. And you know, whatever I can do in Detroit, we gonna hold you down, nigga. Whatever you need us to do, you got the number, nigga. You know the email address, the whole nine. You hit me up and it's done, baby. It's done.
No doubt, man. I appreciate the support and love too, my brother. Real talk, respect. Damn, shout out to the whole 313 Live, man. Thanks for having me, Detroit, man.
Thanks
Y'all
for coming
one of
out.
my favorite cities forever, man. Real G's out there, man. I got a lot of love for Detroit. That's why when y'all hit me up and like, do this, y'all from Detroit, it's only right I did do this, man. It's
Appreciate
my
it.
first Detroit interview too, man. Salute, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you, Bang Em. One
looking
love,
out.
baby.
Yeah, DMW back in this motherfucker for 92. Popping the trunk to you and your whole crew. What you gon' do? Pop the trunk to the sucker punks and pop them hoes who pop all that junk. Cause niggas that pop it, just best stop it. You sit in my spots and the G's out clocking. I won't even pay you, fuck the hassle. Give you a microwave and a freezer cat. You better be glad I'll let you eat. I'll take 2 of your burgers and your ass been beat. I'm in this hole for 92. My new motto is fuck you and your crew. Cause since I came out, niggas talk big shit. I take it personal, fuck that rap shit. A super nigga like me don't give a fuck. I put a hit out on your ass, you better duck. You're spreading rumors, he ain't getting paid. Shut up, bitch. I got enough bricks to build houses with. At least I used to. I think it's snitched to. The fucking fed, so I had to blow lead through your goddamn head. Now you're dead. You can't play a player, play the playground, well said. 30 and snub nose, filling niggas with hoes. Popping the trunk to the fuck, now I'm fucking they hoes. Remember this shit, and you know the time. Pop the trunk, DMW in one line. DMW. Boom. Hit me like that. Come on, hit me like that. Hit me like that. Hit me like that. Hit me like that. Wham.
Pop the motherfucking trunk. You niggas wanna get done, what up? Right, cock the right pump. Short stop, do the damage that you're looking for. Now how you do it so your order one need to score. Cause these niggas trying to play me like I'm full of blanks. And I done told them that I'm loaded and I got the bank. So when they talking all this shit about the hit man, want to admit you're on a dick, that's on the dope man. Ain't even finished, every house is on the outrage. And on the front page, leaves on the rampage. So I do it for the niggas on the street corner. Keep it clean, what the fuck, cause the niggas gonna take it like you wanna take it. You can't fake it, so I gotta shake it, bake it to make it play it. If you say it, makes you wanna be like me. Guess you're a nigga from the street side supposed to be. No, I'm almost through with them lines to the first page. And why them niggas wanna front, leave a perpetrate speaking on me. All of my business, give me my gat, cause I'ma do you cause I'm laying like that. In fact, a little more than your everyday gangster. Cause I'm a phaser if you try to say ya. Better than this is how I'm supposed to be. 3 niggas in the streets yelling APP, that's it. I know you heard, I gotta say it again. And for them niggas fucking chicks, you better fill them in. And for all you hoe ass niggas popping all that junk, I'm popping my motherfucking trunk.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't like that, nigga. Let you niggas know. Hit me like that. Come on. Hit me like that. Hit me like that. Hit me like that. Hit me like that. Damn. Pump the trunk in the streets. Busting your ass with a flurry of beats. What up, dough up, courageous hoe. Being brave only leads to 6 feet below. So go ahead, pump and try to jump. L double.
Yeah.
Smack that jump. Cause he's a hoe nigga. Wishing he could be bigger. Wanna take the place of a nigga making 6 figures. But you ain't real or a trooper. How you gon' fuck with a nigga that's super? It ain't possible. You wind up in the hospital. And after I leave the number to the portable. Let my shit ring about 8 times. Laugh at your ass when I answer the line. And when I answer, I say real calm. Under your bed is a motherfucking bomb.